So it kind of took a turn there because became more of like a bespoke recruiting and staffing firm than your normal kind of managed outsource. Like we have virtual assistants, they know how to work Excel and Google Drive or whatever, and we'll drop them into your business. But more of a we'll go find good people. We have a recruiting team, and their whole job is to pre-vet and pre-interview people and talk to them and see how they are as a candidate. Would they be a good fit for a job like this? Would they be a good fit for a remote position? Are they well skilled at what they're doing? Is their English good enough to work with US companies? And then take that and look at it in a more in-depth manner and say, are they a good fit for this company? Are they a good cultural fit? Do they need to take a culture index study? Do they need to do certain types of work studies to see if they have the skill match? Do they need to take an English test because they need to be on the phone all day? And go find people that are really a good match for somebody and really that work well with somebody in their organization. So that's all to say that that really kind of ended up setting us apart a bit from your typical VA system where, you call them and you say, hey, I need somebody to do, here's my SOP. I want them to do this exact process every single day. And you kind of drop it at them and they put someone in that role and then you have a manager above them. We're more doing like contract staffing where we find the person that's really a good fit for you, and then you interview them and you go through the process and make sure that they're really someone who you want to work with. You want them on your team.
And what do these people do? All different things. I mean, give me an example.
Anything and everything we do,
Do they
literally
do
everything.
do they do editing for podcasting and that kind of stuff? Or are they all like a
Yeah.
assistant? Okay. So you have everything.
Yeah, so it's kind of we became a bespoke staffing recruiter. We're a recruiting company that does contract staffing. So we can go find any profile that's out there and find a great fit for it. So we end up doing quite a bit of assistance. We do lots of data entry kind of positions, and those will run as a team, and they'll take on data entry stuff and they'll run whatever needs to be done there. But we do tons of stuff that's like very specific sort of ads people or social media managers or even up to managers. We've done executive level positions. We've placed a C level before, yeah, as a contract role. It's just it's really a bespoke recruiting service because we have a team of recruiters in Latin America, and their full-time job is to go out and talk to potential candidates and see if they're a good fit for roles that we have open and roles that we generally are going to be seeing. Lots of marketing positions, lots of design positions, lots of coordination kind of positions, lots of management, team managers. Anybody with remote teams generally is going to have project managers. Those project managers are going to be remote. Lots of those kind of positions. So it's kind of it's become a motion where it's really bespoke. I talk to somebody like you on the phone and get an idea of what it is you're looking for, not just at a job description, but really what works well with you. What kind of person do you like to work with? What have you seen success with previously? And then we use that and go find people who we think are a good match with that. And then we bring them to you and you interview them with us, and then we see if they're a good fit. And if they're not, we go, update our process.
And what's the prices? I know it's all depends on the job, but on average, compared to US.
Average, yeah, average, you're gonna save 30 to 40% over US prices all in. Our billing model is really simple. It's an hourly basis model. Even though we're looking to place long-term full-time commitments. That's our bread and butter. But it's billed on an hourly basis. So, there's no additional fees, there's no upfront fee, there's no recruiting fee, there's nothing.